Hey guys, it's Synchro time. The Quasar back at it again with an actual deck profile. Hey guys, it's Synchro time. Quasar here with a deck profile. I took this to a local tournament, got top 4, so let's get into this. So this is the Adventure Synchron. So what we're going to do is we have the triple copies of Jet Synchron, the one Assault Synchron, double Revolution Synchron, and the double Star Synchron. Now, the reason why we're only playing 8 Synchron is that Jet and Revolution Synchron are good openers that you need to make Junk Speeder and facilitate the adventure package play. Only reason why we're playing just 2 Starter Synchron is one is for summoning off a Speeder, and the other one is just to send off of Excel Synchron. You really don't need a third one in an Adventure Synchron. And then Assault Synchron is good opening, but also a good main deck. Special summon that off of Speeder. You really don't need to run 2, but I could see why you would be running 2. So up next we have the Adventure Package. So we have the 3 Water Enchantress and the Griffin Rider for right now. So the reasoning why we're playing the adventure package is just so we can protect the speeder. And not only that, you could also have other extenders and you get to the Excel Synchro Star Dragon. The adventure package has been really great when Excel Synchro Star Dragon came out in Maze of Memories. And also the adventure package did get a reprint, another reprint in the 2023 Megatons. So if you do not have these, there is little to no excuse. So next we have the Triple Reborn Tengu. If you played during 2011 when Billy Break won the back-to-back YCSs with Reborn Tengu, you already know how good Reborn Tengu is. But if you don't know how good Reborn Tengu is currently, you can null summon this mandatory effect if it's leaves the field in any capacity. You can special summon another copy mandatory effect. You can also combo this up with Revolution Synchron in your hand, and you can make a free level 7 Dragon Synchro, of course. So it's a pretty good extender, and it doesn't conflict with fight either. So next we are running the Illusion of Chaos package. We're playing just 2 in 1. There were times where I just opened up with 1 Illusion of Chaos and a Starter Synchron, and I needed to make a Junk Speeder. So this really came in handy, and you can also recycle spells, send spells that you already used for the turn, like Faithful Adventure, and draw 1 or 2 cards. It's pretty good. And then we are also running just the 1 trail for the Illumination target. Then we have some hand traps. Usually I built my deck going first. But in case if I lose a die roll, which I lost a die roll all 4 times. So this was really important to have. So the triple Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, good against Brandon, Despia. Good against other decks too. There was Trap Tricks running around, Sprite, and then Double Jewel and Lockbird for that format. And this was really good. I was up against an Agonister player, and I needed to be playing something that would bait out Crossroad Designator, and I had Jewel and Lockbird and had Nibiru the Primal Being. And that's how I got the top 4, actually. It was because of that. It's because I had Joel and I had Nibiru, which is in my side deck, spoiler. So next we have the spells. We have the Triple Right, 1 Faithful Adventure, the 1 Draco back. Pretty self-explanatory at this point. You're summoning the Adventure token, getting a Faithful Adventure, searching Griffin Rider for a negate, level 7 extender. You make Excel Synchro Star Dragon or Baron with Revolution Synchron. And then you have a protected speeder. It's pretty good. Then we have the spell, like the ways you get to these combo cards. We're running the triple tuning and the triple synchro overtake. Overtake is just so we can just get into Jet Synchron, special summon it, so it doesn't waste your normal summon. And the triple tuning is how we get to all of the main deck synchro monsters, in case if we need to go grab the start of Synchron, grab the Revolution Synchron, grab Assault, grab Jet. Then we have just 2 copies of Crossout, 1 Call by the Grave. Droll is around in this format, so having the out to Droll is pretty good with Crossout Designator. And if Nibiru scares you, you can also put in Nibiru. So we also have the Foolish Burial. Since when was Foolish Burial ever foolish in Synchron? Stars Illumination. You can also special summon Trail, since you are playing the Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. And then the 1 Infinite Impermanence, just because Crossout Designator target. So 44 main deck. Next, we are going to go into the side deck, where we have the token, Adventure token, Dual Dragon token. Always neat. So side deck is kind of nuts. A lot of this is all board breakers. So we have the Illegal Knight. Pretty good going second, so I usually just swap out Griffin Rider for Illegal Knight just to bounce cards back. It's also not bad. So we have the double Nibiru, the Primal Being. Sometimes I keep seeing less and less Kashtira, so Nibiru is okay. Just going up against other decks too. Add an Ignister. We had one player that had that, so that one was pretty good. And then we have the extra deck choices. We have the Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend and the Black Rose Dragon. So we're playing a Jack and then Kiza card in the side deck. So the reasoning why behind Black Rose Dragon is because you can combo that up with the Revolution Synchron. And you can combine that with Reborn Tengu or the Adventure token. And you can make Black Rose Dragon nuke the field. So, and even if they somehow have an out to Black Rose Dragon, chain 2, and then chain 1 Reborn Tengu, and for whatever reason they have an out, they wasted a negate. So that's pretty good. And then you have another Tengu to extend. And then we have the Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, and sometimes you need a big enough monster to run over cards for time. The triple evenly matched, the Hoppy's Feather Duster, and 2 Dark Hole. We're playing all of these board breakers. Again, it's not bad playing all of these board breakers. Like, there are back row decks, so Hoppy's is nice. Evenly matched is good against Floodgates. Dark Hole is good against decks like Branded, who usually have 1 or 2 negates or interactions, and Dark Hole will just take care of that. And then we have Lightning Storm, just against more back row decks, and then double Triple Tactics Talent. So that is the side deck. Extra deck, we have the Crimson Dragon, King Calamity, and the Final Sigma. So, unfortunately, King Calamity just locks your opponent out from doing anything, but in all fairness, this is only here just because your opponent might be running board breakers and stuff, and this will out the board breakers. And then the Final Sigma is unaffected by card effects. There are times when I just played Final Sigma and that won me the game because they had no way to out this. And the way it does double damage comes in handy. And by the way, Crimson Dragon target Final Sigma is a valid target. So you can make King Calamity regardless. Then we have level 10s. We have the Dissipator and Baron D4. Again, really good dragons. Level 10 cards. Then we have Sci-Fi Lord Omega. All three effects came out today, so especially not a whole lot of people do standby, target, trail, target, start a Synchron, return that to the graveyard to use for next turn. You can also use the effect in the graveyard, targeting Junk Speeder, and reuse it. Reuse any card, by the way. And shuffle it back into the deck. That's really good. And then, of course, Hand Whip, Omega Hand Whip. And we also have Stardust Dragon, Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon, and Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. These are 3 good level 8 monsters still. Crystal Wing is necessary because it outs some really big high attack power monsters. Cards like even your Nibiru token that you summoned. This was useful up against the times I Nibiru'd my opponent, out Psychic and Punisher. And then these two really shouldn't have any explanatory. These are extenders. You can make unaffected Baron, you can make an unaffected Crimson Dragon, and this will trigger the Assault Synchron Engrave. Really good. And then we are playing the Shooting Riser Dragon. This is a good level extender. Just having access to this so you can make Baron is pretty good. Then we have Charge Warrior, Jet Warrior, Librarian, Excel Synchro, and of course, Junk Speeder, the best card in the deck. Good generic level 6, draw 1 card's not bad. Jet Warrior for the overtake target. Hyper Librarian, limited for a reason, draw more cards. Who doesn't like that? Excel Synchron to send us cost and increase and decrease the level is pretty good. And Junk Speeder is the daddy. So, hope you enjoyed this little deck profile. And if you like this video, please subscribe, and I shall catch you guys later.